Hey, dog. Go ahead. Good dog. That's a 4Runner. All right. Good dog. Double check the VIN. There's no key. Yep, that's it. Is it locked all the way around? Yep. I'm wondering if I should bother even trying to get in here. Yeah. Well. Yeah, I might try and get in. See if the wheel turns. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if the wheel turns and if there's an e-brake. Get that turned off. Let me just move this down a little bit. It's a little tight right there, but should be enough room. Being turned might actually help, but there may also be parking brake on. Yeah, let's see. Room. It's not ideal, but Can't tell if there's an e-brake on or not. It might actually be on. In this case, I wouldn't want it to be on. Let's see. That looks like the lock right there. I am going to try and unlock it. And, blocking the space right here, which I don't like to do. But who knows, unlocking it may only take a short moment. It does only take a short minute, we're good. If it doesn't, well, I just hope it just takes a short moment to unlock it. It's the unfortunate downside of having one without a key, especially if they're locked. It's always nice when they're not locked. And I've never unlocked a Tacoma before. Never had to. Clearance is definitely pretty tight. It looks like that person was gonna roll through here. But of course now they're not, because I am in the way. That is max. Let's see if I can touch that button that I see down there. Barely see it. Oh, that just made things worse. See the button there? I'm guessing. Don't believe that it's doing anything. No. Which means it may be dead. In which case, let's see, where's the door handle? Right there on the side. Is that a rolling forward lock? Looks like it. So I just need to find. There's the door handle. Nice. Didn't take too long. E-brake is on. Steering is locked. Well, at least I can take the e-brake off despite the steering wheel being locked in place. I can get my inside photo. It's unlocked. I know I could have just reached over there and grabbed the handle, but I got this long stick. Okay. Okay. At least they can get around. know this thing has some good hooks in the front, but I'm gonna need to pull it closer to the front of the truck. So I want to use something. I want to use something a little further back. I don't know, Toyota's always got, they usually always got nice frame spots, and there's a nice good one right there. So that is what I would prefer to use. Sometimes these are different on each side, but we'll see if they're the same on both sides. If they're the same, I'll pull it evenly, which is what I want. Sometimes they got wiring and good, there's nothing there. Or they got the e-brake line sometimes rolling through one of these and you can't get a hook in. But yeah, that'll work out good. Since those are locked, luckily the rears, I guess it doesn't matter if the e-brake is on or not. The front wheels are likely to roll. And if the front wheels are going to roll, which they probably are, then I want it to come way over here first. I'll see if they'll just drag a little bit. I'm pretty sure they're gonna roll. We'll see. I mean, it's a 4x4, but it's technically rear-wheel drive unless, you know, the selector is, yeah, it's technically rear-wheel drive without power. And they usually have a little selector in here. But, so that's gonna roll forward like I thought. Yeah, it's in too high, so I mean that's pretty much, switching this ain't gonna do anything right now because there's no power, but right now it's just rear wheel drive, so those front wheels are just gonna roll forward, which means it ain't gonna pull as much as I want it to this direction, but it'll pull a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is stick a skate under the wheels. That way, when they are slightly rolling, they'll roll onto my skate, and then, well, maybe I should get it off the hook there, huh? Yeah, so his front wheels are just gonna roll, so. One's neat. Ah, yes. One. Just organized this, but I put other stuff in front of other stuff. So that'll roll onto the skate. Second one here. As soon as that one gets on the bed, it'll be. I'll adjust that skate again here in just a minute. Boom. Okay. Now I'm right at the block. I'm gonna take this out. Adjust. And it's not over far enough yet. So actually I'll just pull this thing out. I'm likely using chains anyway, instead of my straps. Stick it right there. Okay, it's too bad those wheels are locked that way, but oh yeah, that's flat, so it may just roll over this gate. But is this locked? This one, and let's see what that does. Well, yeah, because it's this right here. This needs to be moved over more, so that's why I'm keeping it riding along the edge of the bed here, because I want that rear section over a lot more than it is, and since there isn't really a whole lot in front of me, what I could do is I normally don't like doing it, but I could just back up and yeah, hope that, or I can pull the bed forward here. Let's see if I can get that rear to swing over a little bit more. Just enough to get, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to, so yeah, I'm not. So I'm gonna have to let this roll back slightly. And then make it a little tight, lift up my bed, make sure that's not touching the ground, and I'm gonna have to reverse and slightly churn. And unfortunately, I can't pull forward because that forklift is there. Yeah. Not into doing it this way, but sometimes you just don't have a whole lot of choices on what to do, and this is gonna work probably the best. So luckily I got that rail there and I'm not too close to the car back there. There we go. Much, much, much better. Okay, you see I've swung it towards the rear. I got real close to that car there, but I'm not too close, because I'm not touching it. So now I should. I'll need to readjust that skate again, but actually I'll probably need to pull that block out too, but oh yeah. Way better. This is gonna get put away. This thing's getting chains. It's over far enough. Pull this out. I'll leave it on the line just in case I need it. Because it's going to pull it that direction, but Okay. Don't want it to go too far that direction, but there we go. Now it's on the bed. It's going straight up like I want it to. All right. Now I'm gonna go grab my chains and toss them on the back. Nice. It's always nice when it works out the way you think it might. Yeah, see, I had to get real close to this vehicle, but not too close. Like I said, it's a good distance still. All these nice holes here. We'll see if that'll match up with the other side. Looks good. Since I already know it's locked, it ain't gonna go nowhere. So I'll go ahead and finish pulling the bed up. And now I've got some extra slack here, so I'll pull it forward a bit more. Closer to the front, like I want it. That's probably what I'm gonna go with. That way I've got enough chain here to hook in. Should work. Make sure again where I'm at before I pull it tight. Okay. Sweet. It's good. I'm gonna get these on my bed. And I'm gonna move out of the way. That way I'm not blocking this spot anymore. No, I don't like to block spots. It's already taut with those chains, so it's not going to go anywhere if I move around a little bit. Likely anyway, it's likely not to go anywhere. Not going to back into the road, I'm just going to pull over here like I'm leaving. I'll finish tying it down. Lots of room for me. Lots of room for me, lots of room for them. Okay. Tidy these up. In the beginning, I used to just put these inside the cab in a big bundled mess, or in a box, or up here on one of these spots on the front of the bed. But now I like to kind of roll them up a little bit. That way, when I go to grab them, they're not all kinds of tangled insanity. Takes an extra minute or so to do it, but at least they're not going to be a big mess when I pull them out. And yes, there is a pressure washer here. I'm dropping it off with somebody today so I can borrow it. Okay. Plenty of spots to use. I'm just going to use this wheel, this tire. It's got plenty of air. Oh, let's see if I can. Oh, yeah. It's a little close. You know this wheel ain't turning since it's completely locked to the steering wheel. It's amazing how loose that feels and how tight this is, because it doesn't really pull. That's better. This one's a different story. So this wheel's, well, I could probably still use it. Getting it down will be a little different, of course, because when I pull it backwards, if I don't have a skate back, or if I let it roll backwards, I should say, if I don't have a skate back here, it's gonna just start going towards the edge of the bed. But let's see what happens when it's not really where I want it. Let's see what the strap does. Just needs to pull the wheel down towards the bed. And it needs to be tight while doing so. No, that's not going to work. Not like that. It needs to be behind that wheel more. Ah, there we go. That's much better. good. All I do is wedge the hooks under there. That's fine. I guess I should check the rear tires first. Make sure those are all. Rear looks good. They look good. Okay. Cool. Might move that over a little bit more, maybe. That's got to come over a tiny bit more. Actually, if I turn the wheel slightly. It's right on the edge. Let's see if I can. There we go. are gonna go up a little bit because I am not on flat ground. The car's on a hill, so I'll let those float above the ground and they should pull up when I go to flatter area. That tall of a spot, but it's on a little hill. Check it when I get out of the spot, and then I'll be on my way to Puyallup. is no key for that truck. Sometimes it's easy to tell, sometimes it's not so easy to tell. Usually if they've all been checked in, it's not the right spot to drop in, but in this case, it just looks like they're on top of checking these in. So, these are all, let's see, sometimes you have no idea what they're doing. Here. Like right now, it's a bit of a mystery. Because those are all checked in already. Normally this wouldn't be the spot to drop. You know, if they're all checked in. They'd say stuff like, don't check in, don't drop off where all the stuff's being checked in, or don't drop off in front of vehicles that already have writing on them. So in this case, yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. And sometimes they'll stop you and yell at you and don't drop there. Just trying to figure stuff out. Since I'm making a new row, I want to try and make this straight. Let me see where I'm at. It looks straight in the rear view mirror, but then you get out and there's something wrong. See, it looks straight to me, but we'll see after I drop it off. I do need to go back a bit more. This truck's may or may not be a pain in the butt. We'll see how it works out. There's no key, and the steering wheel is totally locked. So, I just don't know how this one's gonna go. Luckily I have skates, so I can stop the front wheels from moving with those, but they don't do so well with flat tires, even though it worked well coming up. But, well, actually, as you can see, I believe one of them is underneath the tire. Yeah, it's all the way underneath the tire. That's just what happens with flat tires. They'll roll right over those skates, unfortunately. Tires that are full of air, normally they do not roll over the skates. Because I know as soon as I take that, move it backwards, it's just gonna roll. Because those wheels move. Because it's basically a rear-wheel drive vehicle. It may be four-wheel drive capable, but it's not four-wheel drive all the time. And no, despite what a lot of people think, towing them backwards will not hurt them. At least these ones in particular, ones that are four-wheel drive capable, but they're not four-wheel drive all the time. That might be a big issue. There are some, I think it was a Ford F-150 I saw. It was all-wheel drive all the time. Never seen that before, but he had it on the back on dollies because it would not roll the way he wanted. So, okay. Oh, I should have taken that strap. I'm gonna take that strap out of the way. So the best thing I can do here is attempt to move this gate. Okay, I'll get this out of the way. Move that wheel. This will be a pain in the butt. Just to give me extra. Get this gate out. May not matter. Now I'm going to pull this forward. And I'm doing that so I can start offloading it from right there so it's not right up against my rail. To help the rears along. This is something I do sometimes. And it works better without all the mud in the way and the dirt. Hopefully this will slide and not just roll right over the thing, but you don't know. Now pull it forward. I'll lift it up as high as I can get it. That way a lot of the weight. Okay, looks like that's it. Let's see what it'll do. Still gonna slide over here, unfortunately. A lot of people will unhook them right away. I don't like to do that, just because having that hook in there kind of guarantees this isn't going to come right off or slide all the way down while I still have the bed up. It at least has a little bit of tension left. So now that those rears are off, if I can just yank this out like this, and then looks like they'll move forward if they're forced to move forward or backwards. It's really hilarious. So now what I'm doing is walking the bed out from underneath. because there's no other way, and that one's underneath the flat tire, which makes sense. This one. Now when I'm about this far down, it's not a big deal to remove the chain, just because there's not going to be a whole lot of momentum to carry it any further than it needs to go. You know, if it falls off completely, it's only going to go right there. It's not going to go anywhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off now, after explaining why I wouldn't. The danger's a lot less. Let's see. Now, forward. The only downside is, you know, the other reason I normally have the chain hooked, so I can make sure I can make sure I get my skates back. So just to make sure I got something to get my skates back with. See, unfortunately it goes down crooked because, well, you can see what I'm dealing with here. Nothing that good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get forward a little bit, get my skate. Yeah, so unfortunately for them, for cars like this, you know, they just come off crooked. And I don't really want to be that close, but I'm going to push myself away. There we go. Not perfect, but it looks like it came off the way it was supposed to. Crooked. Just quickly securing that. These away. Okay. Now it's time for me to go pick up a classic truck. It is a lot easier without the garbage can there. Might have to go forward a little bit. Perfect backup, but it was good enough. What does that want? Hi.
You didn't have to back all the way in, because there's plenty enough room to turn around, but that's okay.
That's no problem. I got stuck in the mud for 2.5 hours on Friday because I pulled into some grass and tried to turn around.
What they can't do is turn around.
It looks good here, but yeah, it was no good there.
Well, you can, I mean, there's a lot of room.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere that way towards the lawn.
Yeah. It's a nice truck.
Well, thank you very much. Well, the hood might need to be closed.
Sure. You think the tires will hold air?
No, they're all they're all bad.
Yeah, definitely not.
And I thought at one point about getting new tires, and I was like, no, if you're not getting new tires, because they might not be anything that somebody would want on them anyway.
Yeah. Does look nice though.
And this is for you.
Cool.
Count it carefully. Okay? Anything left, or anything extra is for you.
Sounds good.
I don't know what, but it's a little tip.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. But count it before you leave, so you know you got what you were supposed to get.
I don't think I've ever counted.
Okay. Well, I hope you do.
I've always I mean, maybe because I've never been double crossed that way.
Well, you're lucky because you're a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I've been double crossed all kinds of other ways though.
Yeah, well.
You know.
No.
Luckily now it doesn't bother me.
Ah, that's good.
Not even a little bit. I don't care what anybody says or does. I know now it's personal with them and not me.
Yeah.
You know? No.
You can leave the gate open.
Okay.
So I was going to go to bed earlier and I didn't, so I waited for you instead.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to leave. I'll turn off the light. You'll take care of everything.
Of course. You're gonna just, are you gonna go to John's?
Not today. I think I'm going to wait right after the holiday.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. It's crazy traffic out there. I got a couple things on my computer today. And I have no doubt in my mind we'll get everything we need to get done. Right?
Yeah, as far as picking it up, dropping it off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I have confidence in you.
It's second nature to me now. This is, you know, I love doing it.
I'll see you later. Have a great afternoon.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic holiday.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
It's kind of pinching. I mean, I know the wheels are no good, the tires are no good, but it's kind of pinching it. There we go. Now I'm not pinching the tire anymore. I wanted to get as close as I could to see into here. Probably be fine with grabbing the leaf springs, but go ahead and grab the control arm. Looks pretty good. It's been obviously kept in here, away from the rain. Look like I put it around the controller, but I just want to make sure it is around the controller before I just go along with it. It's around the controller. Okay. You know, I never did ask her for the key. For a key, if there is one. Not really. An older truck, so I'm pretty sure that's steel I'm working with and not aluminum. So it should do just fine. It's not rusted. She said to leave the gate open. So that's what I'll do. Keys in it. Cool. And it's a standard brake. No, I've never been in one of these before my entire life. Certainly wouldn't mind owning one. But if it's been kept in here, I'm betting that well, I'm betting that it's not in gear. That's what I'm betting. I believe that must be the brake. So, I don't think anything is on. Does it steer? Still steers. Good. Okay. Doesn't appear to have anything on. Make sure it's not. There's nothing. It's not chalked with anything except the flat tires. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, it's been sitting for some time. Is that gonna let me? May not let me do much steering here, especially with how huh. I do wonder if that's steering at all. No big deal if it's not. Looks like it is. But oh, I see. Even if it is, let's see, I could put a skate under the wheel, but this is where a remote would be handy because I could just remote it and then turn. Yeah, it's just difficult to turn because of the tires. That's good. Yeah. Those leaves will just go away on their own. Might still need it. So, let's see where I should hook this up at. And I know that's steel. That's definitely not gonna go anywhere. I could use the bumper. It would likely be just fine to hold the vehicle. I don't see why it wouldn't. In this instance, I don't really want to grab. Ooh, that's a sticker bush. It may not matter if I grab those. The tires are done for. I'm not going to hurt the rim if I squish it. If I squish the tire, it won't hurt the rim. This truck is light enough that it's likely not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to squish the rim. As long as I don't grab anything back here. No, I'm not going to grab anything. No lines. This will work just fine. Yeah, that's, wheels are so, tires are so flat, it ain't gonna go nowhere, likely. We'll see if it'll even roll off all right. You know, I never did look up there before I started pulling it forward. A little bit of a good rule of thumb, by the way. You want to look, if you're pulling something out of a garage or, you know, a shop, you might want to check the clearance of the doorway before you just start pulling something forward. I didn't even look. Deep down, I knew it was high enough. The rest of those will just go away on their own. That's still got air. Turn off my idle. Get my other straps that I put away earlier nicely. You know, these aren't a bundled mess. Okay. Oh yeah, it's split right there. So, obviously. Yeah, they're just rotten. A nice lady. Those are the best kind of customers. Ones that are laid back. I assume she's laid back. She seems to be. You know, easygoing, straight to the point. Doesn't seem like she'd beat around the bush at all. Seems like she'd tell you those are nice customers. No, I'm not the boss. And my boss isn't dealing with her, I am. That's nice. I know what a nice customer looks like. They are rare today. Air, rest of the air out of this one. Okay. Tailgate's good. Nothing's loose. What a neat truck. Doing fine. On my way to John's.
Hey there, hi there.
Hey.
That is that's quite a bright light, my friend.
It usually goes around my head, but I figure I could probably wear it around my neck and it would work.
I think I'll show you. I think it'll fit in here.
Mhm.
This is gonna be a fun day. This is one looking son of a bitch to be running.
Oh yeah?
So the transmission was the wrong year.
Oh.
He bought a new harness, the harness wouldn't fit. So I had to take a 50-50 chance and guess
Yeah.
and fabricate the harness. It works.
Oh, Corey, you did it.
What I'd like to do is just roll it off on this bay right in here.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'll set it. That's going to be a fun project.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we just back it in here, that's all 6 volts, so I'm going to have to change it all to 12, and it should have the starter on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Push button, and you push the button with your foot. That's an old beast.
It's nice. It's nice though. It looks like it's been in that barn or shed or whatever for a long time.
Yeah, she said it's been in there quite some time. Everybody's been after it.
I bet.
But, yeah, I had one like that when I was a kid. It started off like that. We painted it white.
That's
We,
cool.
Pulled the
I wouldn't mind owning one.
pulled the drive line out of it. Then we pulled the 6-cylinder out of it. We put a pickup truck rear end in it. And then a 350. I mean a 327. Fuel heads and all that.
Okie dokie.
It was fun.
Okay. Gotta get it lined up right. See where that is.
Tell somebody who's got experience is really good at what they do. Yeah.
I was just gonna come check and see where I was at.
I think that's
It might be.
doggone close right
I might be right at it.
Yeah, I think that's right on the money.
Because I know it won't clear that if I get it too close.
That's, yeah.
So. Made sure to get all the extra air out of those tires for you.
Flat, no?
Except the one in the front. And one in the front holds air, but the rest of these are...
Boy, yeah, they're screwed up.
Yeah, the rest of them are rotten. The one over there is split.
Wow.
So it's been sitting for a good chunk. Had all kinds of leaves underneath it. Hell yeah, dude. It looks fun.
That means put a different engine in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Put a rear end in.
Yeah.
You have to make the driveline for this. You also have to make a motor mount for the front to go across to mount to the front of the engine.
I can't wait to see it.
So, yeah.
All done.
I know my way around the front. This is a short box, too.
Yeah, I would love one. I sat in it and I was like, I'd never been in one of these, but I wouldn't mind. Every time I see them.
That was my first car, 1949 Chevy pickup.
That's cool. Mine was a 99 Taurus. Yeah. The oldest vehicle I ever owned was a 76 Tornado.
Oh, front-wheel drive. That was front-wheel drive, wasn't it?
I don't know. I got it. I think it was free. I was having a tough time with the vehicle I had, the 99 Taurus. The guy I was renting from, named Ed, nice guy, he had it sitting in his garage, and he goes, you know, my buddy dropped this off to me. He wanted me to work on it, and he's like, I have no time to work on it. It runs and drives. You know, it's not perfect, but if you need a vehicle, you can have it. And it was all white leather interior.
Wow.
It did have some problems. The radiator was leaking.
Oh.
I ended up selling it to a collector for $1,800. He had a truck drive down from Montana to pick it up.
That's a Tornado I'm thinking of. That they're one of the first that were front wheel drive.
Yeah, it was. I'm a little close, but yeah, it was really nice. I know I'll clear there. I don't know about the other side yet.
I put this contact cement down and it never set up. Too wet, too cold, so it never set up.
Yeah, is that why you put this pad over it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
water just floods in here.
That makes sense. Yeah, it looks like I'll clear right here too. Nah, it's just if the roof will clear or not. Well, it looks like it might. We'll see if it rolls. It rolled up, but it might need some needs a little encouragement. Looks like it'll clear.
Yeah, we'll have to turn the wheel that way so it comes in between here. Move this to
Mm-hmm. What's that?
This thing's already looking really cool in here.
Oh, for sure. I turned it a little bit. Looks good? Should I make it straight?
That hitch is real close. It'll work.
Let's see if I can get it to go straight.
There you go, move around. Holy smoke.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, a little bit. It looks like it's separated right here. A little bit. It still all looks pretty good though on the inside. You know, for what it is. Yeah, they open and close. So does the hood. Oh, okay, yeah, it looks good there. It needs some extra encouragement to go back. It wants to stay where it's at.
If you want, I can grab a wheel chock and put on the front of the tire, and you box it, and push it back, right?
It might.
Just give it a shot.
Is that hitch on the ground?
Almost, it's close to nice.
Oh yeah. No, it's not touching.
It looked close, but
It's it's those rears.
yeah, they don't roll well with.
I could push. I mean, I could walk the truck out from underneath it, but. And I haven't let it loose yet, just because. It's gonna fight us all the way. Okay, going forward. Go forward? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me see. I want to see what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, it's real close. A little too close. So that means
you might be able to lift the box up and the trailer.
Do what? I'm sorry?
If you lift your box up, you might be able to steer it like a trailer right here. Just leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
And then pull forward with it so you're not dragging your...
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And just bring the ass end over this way just a little bit. That might be the easiest way, maybe. You've got a lot more experience than me.
Oh yeah, just pull forward and turn right a little bit,
Yeah. Just like,
or left a little bit.
Yeah, just so, just like a trailer, you're gonna,
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try it. Make it taut. Maybe not. So, what I could do, I'll have to steer it instead. This way. That should do it. I'm getting her. I'm gonna pull her forward. I got her turning to the right. Yeah, it looks like there's just enough room in here.
goes up high enough. Yeah.
It's teetering on the edge there.
That's this wheel right here. There we go. Whoops. And it tightened
Doesn't want to move.
and it must.
It's okay. The truck moved without the jack moving anyhow.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's probably gonna fall right off of that. That's what it looks like.
Let me try.
So maybe we'll do it the way I was.
Should grab my bar. A little tight in here.
It's too bad we're not stronger. We could just lift up the whole
That's
truck.
right. They really aren't that heavy.
Oh yeah, this is working. You're over pretty good.
Okay, I think we're pretty good right. Yeah, this looks good.
My butt's too big to go through there. So.
That's looking good.
Well, you can get in over here. There you go, came with some lumber.
Door panels. Somebody was trying. They got some weird door handles on here. They're trying to make electric windows on here too.
Oh yeah? Oh, I see what you're doing. What you mean? Is that straight? Almost, it looks straight. Steering. Yeah, it looks straight.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Okay. Round two. So. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I could see the wheel. I want to get it right on the edge. See if that'll let me. Picking up your pad a little bit.
That's beautiful,
Bingo, bango, bongo. You want me to push it with the bed a little bit?
No.
No? Okay.
That's pretty good right there.
Okay. We'll get her unhooked. That should do it.
Sorry about that adhesive. Hopefully you not won't have to kneel down in there.
I mean, I kneel down in pretty much everything else. So.
I put my knee in dog poop once.
What?
Did that ever happen to you?
I don't think I've put my knee in it before. I'm gonna move my bed down or out and get some room. There we go. Now I can see it.
It sits pretty low.
It's a good low though. Did I get it? Yep, I got it. Sweet.